What's going on, Ace Army? It is JV, and welcome back to another video. It is Thursday. You know what that means. We are doing our AEW Full Gear 2022 predictions. Let's roll that intro so we can get right into them for you guys. All right, Ace Army, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we are doing our AEW Full Gear 2022 predictions. I'm wearing my AEW hat. I'm wearing my AEW jacket. And we are going to be elite and pick some great picks for this Saturday's pay-per-view. So let's waste no time and get right into the picks. All right, guys, the first match we're going to discuss is Sting and Darby Allin versus Jeff Jarrett's first ever AEW match, and he's partnered with Jay Lethal. So this is a tag team match. I don't think there's any sort of stipulation that has been announced, just a normal tag. And if you guys didn't know, Jeff Jarrett showed up on AEW Dynamite about 2 weeks ago, I want to say. Had to be 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago now. But he hit Darby Allin with his guitar, and that pretty much started the feud because we know Jarrett and Sting go way back. So it kind of brought Sting into the mix because he aligns himself with Darby. And Jay Lethal is now like with Jeff Jarrett. So they're like partnered faction. I don't know if they have a name yet, but that's like the little partner thing. But in this match, I'm going to go with the faces to win. I'm going to go with Sting and Darby Allin winning our first match, which I think will be the first match on the card. Up next, we are talking about Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. My girl, Dr. Britt Baker, got my newest addition to my Britt Baker collection, her towel from when I think she won the women's title. I could be wrong. But this towel is representing the person that's fighting Saraya. She's finally making her in-ring return after 7 years, I believe they said it was. After her neck was like broken or like something happened to her neck that she couldn't compete. And we know WWE didn't medically clear her. But she's cleared now, she says. So this match is going to be really good. I like both women, but I love Britt Baker a lot more. You guys know that. But in this match, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. I feel like we're going to see some botches in this match, to be honest, though. I feel like Saraya is going to show some ring rust, and it's just going to throw the match off. But as much as I would like my girl, Britt Baker, to win, I feel like Saraya will beat Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And I'll be very disappointed that my girl lost. Who doesn't love steel cage matches? I know I do. But we have a steel cage match at Full Gear, and it is the former AEW World Tag Team Champions going at it, and those men are named Jungle Boy Jack Perry and Luchasaurus. We know this rivalry has been heating up like the past couple months because Christian turned heel, brought Luchasaurus to his side, and they just been targeting Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy making fun of Christian by calling him the biggest pussy he's ever met. We know that Christian never wanted to be Jungle Boy's father figure because he does have a father figure, but his dad's dead. I know that's messed up to say, but that's what he said on the mic. I want to play the clips on the screen, but I think I'm going to get copyright if I put them on. But in this match, it's going to be a hell of a match, but there can only be one winner. I don't think AEW does escape the cage wins. I think it's just pinfall or submission or knockout. But in this match, I have Jungle Boy Jack Perry defeating Luchasaurus in the steel cage. Next up is a triple threat match. Oh wait, never mind. Not triple threat. Three-way, as AEW calls it, unlike WWE's triple threat calling for 3 men in the ring at one time. But it is a three-way match for the AEW TNT Championship, and it is between the champion Wardlow taking on Samoa Joe, which is the Ring of Honor TV champion. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen that I was wrong. Then versus Powerhouse Hobbs. This match was confirmed by Tony Khan last night on Dynamite because those two were going all at each other in the ring like crazy. The whole like AW backstage like broke them up. We know we saw Dark Order out of there. We saw the Factory out there. It was just crazy. But in this match, I'm not going to get into much explanation like backstory between this feud. Besides, we know Samoa Joe turned on Wardlow by hitting him with the belt in the back. But in this match, we have 3 crazy strong big men. But I think there's only one clear-cut winner, and that is Wardlow retaining his TNT title. Next up is the AEW TBS Championship. I wanted to say AEW TBS Women's Championship because that's what pretty much it is, because only women hold that belt. But it is the challenger, the quote-unquote TBS champion, because we know this person known as Nyla Rose stole the belt, but she's fighting the true TBS Women's Champion, and her name is Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill has been on an undefeated streak as of late. I think she's almost 40-0, if not 40-0. But this match, I feel like it's going to be very lackluster. I might be surprised, but who knows. But in this match, with little to no explanation, again, for another match, I have Nyla Rose losing, with Jade Cargill winning. The World Trios Tag Team Championship match. Oh my god. I'm going to tell you, this match is going to be an absolute banger, just like Sheamus says. Banger! But, oh my god, dude, I am so stoked for this match. It's going to be a 6-man tag team match between Death Triangle, Lucha Brothers, and the Bastard Pack, taking on Clock has been ticking, and now it has Tuck. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is time for the Elite's return after that whole AEW All Out media scrum with the Bucks, Kenny, Hangman Page, oh my god, CM Punk, all that stuff out of the water now. It's drowned. Kenny and the Bucks are back, and they are going to take back those belts because they will be the first ever 2-time AEW Trios champions. 4-way match for the Ring of Honor World Championship, and this match is going to be an absolute banger as well, in my opinion. After banger! And I strongly believe that it will be. But it is two members of the Blackpool Combat Club, which are known as Claudio Castagnoli and Bryan Danielson. Also, they are taking on Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God, and the Ocho, Chris Jericho, which is the Ring of Honor champion, in a 4-way match. So no one's working together unless they're trying to help one of their teams win, because we know Sammy and Jericho represent the JAS. But this match, I believe it's going to be no DQ since it's a fatal 4-way, or 4-way, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be good. No DQs. I'm going to be able to see some blood, hopefully, with Bryan Danielson, because he usually bleeds here and there. Claudio, I really don't see bleed, even though he's part of the Blackpool Combat Club. Sammy's going to go crazy with his high-risk stuff, and Chris Jericho is going to do some of his technical stuff with the Walls of Jericho. He's going to throw a lion salt in there, maybe a lion tamer. But this match is going to be nuts. But for this match, it's a tough decision to pick who's going to win. I'm in between two men. It's either Chris Jericho or Bryan Danielson, in my opinion, who I think is going to win. Just because Jericho's my favorite of all time, I'm going to go with Chris Jericho retaining the Ring of Jericho Championship. Haters going to hate, or will the storm rain down? But we have
Tony
Jamie
Storm
Hayter defending her AEW Interim Women's World Championship against Jamie Hayter in a one-on-one singles match. This match should be a pretty average match. I don't see anything going above the bar, but should be good. So we're not going to explain this much, but this rivalry has been heating up the past month or two. I don't even know how long this feud's been going on. I completely forget. But in this match, as much as I would like my girl Jamie Hayter to win because she is part of Britt Baker's team, or like, you know what I mean, her, Rebel, and Britt. But I think the only right answer to this is Toni Storm retaining her Women's Championship. Oh, scissor me daddy. Oh, scissor me daddy. You guys are like, if you're not a wrestling fan and watching this, because I know I have non-wrestling fans watch my videos that are wrestling related, you guys are probably like, what the hell is he saying? But we have the Acclaimed taking on Swerve in Our Glory for the AEW World Championships for the tag division. This match is pretty easy who I think is going to win, but this is going to be an absolute banger. After banger! Guys, oh my god, these two teams have so much chemistry in the ring. Keith Lee, Swerve Strickland, Anthony Bowens, and Max Caster can't get or can't forget about Daddy Ass at ringside. But these 4 men in the ring are going to tear the roof off the building. But what a match it's going to be. I think this is the 3rd match they've ever fought in for the belts. Because they fought at Grand Slam. They fought at the last pay-per-view, which was... I completely forget. I'm drawing a blank. I'll put it on the screen. I completely forget what it was. But, oh my god. This match, we know who we're going to go with. We're going to go with the Acclaimed winning this. So scissor me in the comment section. Alright, this match, I think it's going to be on the pay-per-view, but it is the AEW World Championship Eliminator match. So I'm going to look off to my right here because I have who's in this, because I'm not going to remember it off the top of my head. But it is All Ego, Ethan Page, taking on Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, or Lance Archer. That's what it says here, versus Brian Cage, Ricky Starks, or Lance Archer. So I'm guessing this is happening on Rampage, because I'm recording this before Rampage. But if I had to pick, it's going to be Ethan Page versus Lance Archer. That's my guess, but it's going to be wrong. Probably by the time you see this, but if not, who knows. But if it's Lance Archer, I think he's going to win. But I'm going to go with Ethan Page winning the whole thing. I feel like he deserves that push. But that's about it, because we don't know who he's fighting for sure. Finally, the AEW World Championship title bout is on the line, and it's going to be a great match. We have the champion, Jon Moxley, taking on the man that is better than you, and you know it, MJF, also known as the Devil himself. But ever since MJF came back at All Out, he just had his eyes focused on that AEW title belt. And he's going to claim it. I guarantee it. This match is going to be phenomenal. I don't see MJF losing just yet, because they brought him back for a reason, right? We know MJF and Mox has this great feud going on. MJF making fun of Mox a couple weeks ago on Dynamite when he said he was in that strut and he said he's going to gargle his piss. That was funny as all hell. I'll put a clip up so you guys know what I'm talking about, so you don't take that out of context.
I'm going to gargle your piss!
But guys, we know who's going to win, right? We can all agree. Let's say it in 3, 2, 1. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Oh, God. This match. If you don't have MJF, what are you doing? And guys, that's going to do it for AEW Full Gear 2022 predictions. This was an absolute fun video to make. You guys know I love putting up wrestling content on the channel, because that's our main sport that we talk about, is professional wrestling, whether it's WWE or AEW. But I would like to thank you all for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed this. Comment down below if you want to see some more wrestling stuff or other types of videos. I would be interested to see if you want me to rank some other things for like Tier List Tuesdays that we're going to start to do. But just let me know in the comments what you want me to do. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for Universe Mode. Have a great day. And just as always, stay awesome, I guess. We'll go with that.